Everybody go to the bathroom before we start? Fantastic. Morning, everybody. My name is Curtis. And do I need to say my name every day? Maybe I do. There's always new people dropping in, but it feels a little weird to be like, hey, Terry Cormier. My name is Curtis. You already know that, but you're not all Terry Cormiers. You can't all be Terry Cormiers because everybody's different. For the most part, everybody's different. But there's a lot of things that I feel like we've we've figured out, like as a species, as a culture. There's a lot of things that are just like, oh, that's nailed down. Like we got that one covered now. There's no more weird things that we, like, oh my God, we're not worried about the moon anymore. It's the moon and tides and whatnot, and that's fine. And people aren't freaking out, when they see the moon. And I don't know, even like cell phone technology. I know that now, in this day and age, when I pick up my phone, it doesn't sound like I'm an adult trying to talk to another adult on a toy walkie-talkie for a child, but that's wrong. It does. It still usually does, and it's kind of crazy that there's some things that I feel like we work on the most, and we still don't have them figured out. For one thing, I don't know. Again, like I thought there was a time and a place where it was like nothing makes sense and everything's crazy, and then Ally McBeal came along and was like, "Hey, we're just going to use the same bathroom, and who cares? And who cares? There's bathroom stalls. People go to the bathroom in other people's homes, and whatever, no big deal." And people did lose their mind, but then after a while, people seemed to stop talking about what bathroom mattered, whether or not they used or somebody else used or whatever they had to share. Because it seems to me most public bathrooms now, there's a men's and a woman's, but it's just a door that you lock after you go in, and you're just in there by yourself anyway. So you could just have bathroom one and bathroom two. You're really not efficiently using your actual bathroom volume, and it's just crazy. They're like, oh well, why? Like the bathrooms are so different. Not really. Sometimes there's a urinal in one and not the other. You could just put one in both, and then people have the option. And in that case, the reason where it's like, oh well, a woman doesn't want to use a men's bathroom because they're disgusting and they just pee all over everything. Yeah, that's true. It. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know why people don't. Uh, Figure out how to use a bathroom, public or private, without going all over it. And I don't know why they don't wipe it up at least when they realize, oh, I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person. I still haven't figured this out. But regardless, that's a whole other different issue that we have to put up with, like signs and everything. Because yeah, lots of places I go above the urinal, there's a steak place called Mother Webb's, and there's this Mother Webb character, and she's like looking down, going, "I'm the aim inspector. Like, please don't pee on my floor." Okay, old lady, why would I why would I pee on the floor? Why is it so hard to not pee on the floor? It doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know, whatever. Wrapped up in all of this, what I'm complaining about, it's not even an issue, not even the problem. But it is. To me, this is the main problem. This is the only thing that we need to worry about, because all of the other things are completely different problems, either in your head or in society, that we should have figured out by now. So again, why I think we had the bathrooms figured out to a certain degree. One, there were bathrooms that we just shared, and even at a certain point, it was like, oh hey, there's like a million people going to this one. Is it cool if I use this one? Yep. All right. Nobody gets murdered. Nobody has to pay a weird extra fee. Everything's fine. Like I've seen it a million times before. I worked at a place where there was the men's rooms and and a women's room. The men's room was always disgusting. I don't know why. I cleaned it so often, and then 20 minutes later, it's just like, guys, like, why, why is it like this? Why did this happen? I made it a nice place. I disinfected. I put up some pictures, no less, and you drew on them. Don't draw on the pictures. I put a sign underneath the pictures that say, don't draw on the pictures. Trying to keep this place nice. Let's act like we're human beings. And then somebody put up a poster that explained a donkey punch with a cartoon explaining it to another cartoon man. And it's just like, this is the worst thing I've ever read and heard of in my life. I just want to go to the bathroom in peace and then get back to my job without feeling like something terrible has happened. And that's the issue that I think people have. All these posts keep popping up. Um, in different scenarios, different meme styles, but basically it'll show like the whites only fountain and the colored fountain, and how, never ever use either or, if you're not that thing. And then below it has like LGBT bathroom only, and then straights only bathroom, which is just like, what was that? What? Like, the one thing everybody learns. Okay, two things. First of all, we're all raised on Sesame Street. We're all raised on Sesame Street. Don't tell me that you're not, because you are, and everybody is in some way, shape, or form. Some form of a Sesame Streeting has been put in your head, and somehow we decide, no, no, we're not going to share. What? No. That's like number one. First thing the puppets tell you. You got to figure out how to share, or else nothing's going to work out. That's just how it works, all right? You become a Donald Trump and you try to own anything, everything, and everybody, and you think that that's cool. That's what happens when you don't get raised on Muppets. So, number two is privates are private. Bathrooms. Privates are private. That's the title today, I guess. Um, if anybody, what? How do you? It's none of your business. It's the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. So other than there's that little stick person sign on the door trying to tell me who should or shouldn't use this bathroom, once that line gets blurred, once we have confusion there, then we have to start going, it's just the bathroom now, and you use the bathroom, and we just have stalls always, and we have urinal stalls, or at least walls always. Stalls are even better. So then if we do have men, women, and transgendered or LGBT, whatever else, whoever else, people with their dog, I don't care. If you come into the bathroom, then everybody goes into their individual stall, does their private thing privately, as we're taught to do. I don't know why public bathrooms don't have this, just, hey, cool, let's just put all the urinals next to each other. What? What kind of pervert designed this? Why? What? I'm I'm evacuating hazardous waste. If I did this in a hospital, people would be wearing special gloves and everything to deal with any of the things that come out of my body right now. So yeah, let's treat it medically, medicinally, like it's a hostile environment for the germs and the things, not for the people. Let's treat the people like they're supposed to use a bathroom and not feel like they should hide in the bushes and poop and pee in the bushes like a like an animal, like an animal. Um, but no, seriously. Um, here's why I think I started to say this earlier. I think that we kind of figured it out. Again, another thing with the most bathrooms are semi unisex now, and you just kind of get the key from the attendant, or we all just know that we should respect the fact that somebody else might be sitting on this toilet. Uh, Man, woman, child, whatever. Even just that, just assume that a kid might be using this bathroom and you don't want it to be covered in your urine. Why would you do that to children? Why? What? Who? Just don't. Just don't. Like, that's rule number one. So let's all just stop peeing on things accidentally and then walking away as if we have no idea what we just did. I mean, yeah, you want to talk on your phone while you pee? You got to sit down while you pee, all right? Also, don't talk. Don't just, I don't know. I don't know. Save your phone time for poops. That's another rule. If you're extending your pee time, Dr. House says, you don't want to be sitting on the toilet for a long time. It's gonna cause trouble. But again, the other thing, most public bathrooms, I feel like we don't even have doors anymore. It is just like, I turn a corner and I'm in the bathroom. Like, what? What's going on back there? Oh, there's Walmart. Here's the bathroom. Here's Walmart. Here's the bathroom. Hey guys, technically I'm in a bathroom now, but you can see my arm because there's nothing stopping anyone from kind of wandering in and out. Maybe that for safety, like how at the dentist office, there's no doors anymore. People can wander in and out so people don't get molested, because dentists are notorious molesters, from my childhood at least. But that's a story for another episode that we might have already done. I don't remember. Either way, if 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 your issue is that people are going to molest people in the bathroom, i.e., oh, well, if a helpless, weak, female type person is in the bathroom, then they're going to get jumped. Um, hmm, Most of the helpless, weak female type people I meet refer to me as the helpless, weak person in the group. So, should I be super worried about getting jumped in the bathroom all the time? Probably, and I'm sure I do. So then it's more about, again, training people. You don't, just because you're in a bathroom, just because you're in a place where people are exposing themselves, hopefully just to a private stall, it doesn't mean that you get to jump them or beat them for whatever reason you think makes that a good idea. I don't. Why? Why are people jumping people? I know a good fistful of people who were just like walking home one night, or even early evening, like 5 o'clock at night, and somebody was just like, boom, elbow to the face. Excellent. Jim has a black eye. Why? Because somebody just elbow slammed him in the face on his way home from work while he was still indoors in a pedway. No, like I take the pedways to avoid all the dangers of the street, right? Not anymore. So where do I go? Stay in your apartment? Get some nunchucks? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, you want to go through the park? That's a nice big open area where it should be friendly and happy. But nope, that's where everybody gets jumped. That's where all the rest of my friends got jumped. Like, okay, there's no, what? That's a society thing. That's not because of the bathroom or who went to the bathroom. And again, if it is, you shouldn't be carrying that with you throughout your day of person who has a hole in their body that urine comes out of that used to be different, I guess. I don't even understand how it works, but I just know that when I go to the bathroom, I can't know that that was there. What'll I tell my kids? I went to a bathroom where somebody with a thing, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what to do. That's nuts. That's beyond nuts. Like, you're gonna go and cry to Dr. Phil because you had to share a bathroom with people? We all do. When I go to somebody's house, no matter how gross they are or how gross they think I am, we allow each other to use the bathroom because we're civilized people. And again, I don't want you to be like, all right, fine. You think I'm an animal? Then I guess I'll just go on the furniture? I'll just go on your furniture or in this plant over here. Again, more just banana situations when it's just like, well, how about instead of all of this, you just let me use the bathroom? Okay, cool. Then again, if I have a problem or if I am trying to peep in there, I'm the maniac pervert who belongs in jail. You're not making a mistake by using a thing. Again, just like going back to the fountains, like, oh God, like, what do I do? I saw a black person use the fountain. What do I do? What do I do? Should I kill him? Should I burn that fountain? Like, no, you gotta shake your head for like, I don't know, 3 days, until you stop thinking the way you do and start redrawing your Etch-a-Sketch, style of thinking into something that makes more sense. That's a person. Like, you've gotten a tan. You've gotten a tan. You know that people like just come in all different shades. Like always, it's just what people are. You're still confused about that? So I mean, again, like we're all different, but we're all the same because we all just have to use the bathroom. And I thought that we lived in a society where we let people use the bathroom. We let homeless people use the library. And isn't that a place where we send our kids? Go be safe at the library and read books. I'm sure nothing will happen terrible there. Like that to me, I think is the more dangerous than any bathroom that you could share with somebody because it's like they just need to use the bathroom. Child molesters are child molesters. It's not because of. Come on now. Come on now. What? Why has 2020 been on the air for so long and nobody's learned anything? Huh? CBC hasn't done its job yet? I think it has. Let's watch a cartoon about bathrooms that I made from an old show, and then we'll tell some actual just fun bathroom stories and lighten this up. And I'll try to stop being so angry about the things on Facebook that are clearly there to make me angry. Cartoon.
we were talking about old work stories, and I just had to deal with, honestly, everything going on in the bathroom. Because somebody would come in and be like, Curtis, the bathroom is what? What is the bathroom now? Somebody put, 4 handfuls of paper towel into the toilet and then tried to flush it. And also, somebody also dealt. Listen, I don't, and people get really flustered when they're trying to explain these things, and I'm just like, let's just get to the bottom of it, because I'm the one who's going to have to go in there and physically deal with the shit. I don't mean like the shitty shit of life. I mean the physical shit out of somebody's ass. So just let's get to it. Just say it. Somebody took a shit on top of the paper towel, didn't they? And then walked away. Like, yes, of course they did. More than once. You want to hear the grossest part? You eating something? If you're eating something, put it down for 15 seconds. I went down. There was like a basement in the studio in the building where we worked, and I pulled out I don't know, let's say a just stick, a board, 2.5 feet long, and I brought it into the bathroom, and I shoveled out the shit and the paper towel into the garbage can that I dragged over, and then tied up that garbage, brought it up to the 3rd floor where the business office is, and put it in the dumpster there, because that's where that's where our dumpster was. I couldn't put it anywhere else. Good luck with that. See you later.
And we're back. So that was a fun time. Again, that was a totally true story. There's actually even more details to that story that I can't remember now. I couldn't remember when I told it then, but every once in a while, I remember, oh yeah, and then this, and then that. And there's so many more stick stories, basically, wherein that people would come in like, hey, here's a question. How do you know which end of the stick is the shitty end of the stick? That's a pretty good metaphor for life. You're getting real existential on me there, Ian, or whoever. How do you know? How does one know if they are at the shitty end of the stick or if they are at the clean end of the stick having a great time? You don't know sometimes, because it's like, I thought I was having a great time, but turns out I was standing in shit the whole time. Um, and I had like the same thing. Like, sorry, Ian, I guess I didn't take into account other people would be using the stick to plunge turds in or out of the toilet because people are maniacs, and that story basically happened more than once. Um, and yeah, it had to be shoveled out. And oh yeah, what if somebody is using a different end? What if they picked up the stick, flipped it, moved it? I don't know. I don't know. You just broke my brain, Ian. Now I'll hold it in the middle. I don't know. I guess I'll just never deal with the bathroom anymore. And I think I just somebody finally got rid of the stick. I just stopped touching it and was like, I'm just using the ladies' room from now on. It's slightly better than what's happening in this bathroom. And I'm the supervisor, so I'm just going to take use whatever power it is I have here. I'm going to use it for the bathroom today. That's what I'm going to do because I'm done with this. I'm done with this bathroom over here. You guys are the worst. Okay, here's one. One day I went into the bathroom, and again, how nobody else ever got to the bathroom before me and never cleaned any of this stuff up and was like, this has to be, they would either see it and go, nope, and come see me, like, there's something crazy in the bathroom. Why aren't you telling me that you cleaned up something crazy in the bathroom? I'm not touching it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'll go clean up whatever it is long before Instagram. Oh man. Oh man. My Instagram would have been total shitstagram. It would have been. There's no way it couldn't have been. It was every night. Every night. Why? How? So anyway, one night I go in, and everybody knows what a Toblerone is. It's like a little pyramid, or a bunch of pyramids that are brown. And the back of the toilet, like the toilet seat, comes around, and kind of where maybe your ass cheeks would sit. There was like a Play-Doh mold of poop in a perfect little. Oh, cool! If I wanted to investigate, I could probably get like a CSI to check the butt prints and know who did this, because there's poop that somehow I don't know. I don't know how. I can't explain this. I don't want to explain it. There's too many things that I have to figure out the logistics of that I don't want to, or it had to squeeze between the seat and your butt, and then like get like exactly like a Play-Doh Fun Factory, and then zoop, and there's the little triangle, pyramid, snake. How do I should you do you approach the whole crew? Excuse me, everybody. I have I have a problem, but I don't really. You do? Somebody here has to go home and wash their butt because they definitely have some poop up their back, and that's a fact. So please go and clean that because I don't want to come around because once I smell it, I'm gonna know why and how, and then I have to go home and take a shower, and I got too much work to do. So I'm just gonna be in my office and hope nobody approaches me tonight and have a mild heart attack for the next 4 or 5 hours, however whatever was left to work. I don't know. I don't remember details or sketchy at best when you remembered this part for your whole like it's just there it is. I can see it whenever I don't want to. I can just look down and there it is in my mind. And someday when I have a lot of extra time, I'll animate all of these things that I described just happening on the screen so you can all see the horror. So anyway, yeah, wiped it, flushed it, sprayed it, wiped it, sprayed it, wiped it, flipped it up, walked away, came back, sprayed it, wiped it, got Stephanie, told her, Stephanie, what do I do? What do I do with these people? And Stephanie's like, I don't, that's what, how did, that seems too crazy not, oh, that camera's broken. That seems too crazy not to do something about, right? Like, yeah, it definitely feels like a thing that, I mean, I should say something, like anything, but trying to get the other camera to work again, and I can't. Anyway, show's almost over. Who cares? But nobody. There's well, like there's certain things. Again, it's like that's private. Private is private. There's nothing really I can do here. Whoever made this and however they made this, whether they have an extra butthole, I don't know. It's still not my business unless they come to me and want to tell me the tale of their extra butthole, and I still can't say, well, that's wrong. You can't use a bathroom with everyone else anymore. You have to go somewhere specifically for you. That's not cool. Like, are we all just trying to be cool? And that's totally not cool. Like, just he didn't stab you. She didn't stab you. Nobody's trying to stab you. They're just trying to go to the bathroom. And again, if your fear is, oh, the violence of the bathroom, you should be afraid of that always and forever then. Again, you should just be more worried about going in there with your child for any large, scary person that could destroy you, not because holes are different. So while I'm using the ladies' room for a while, all feels good and well in the world. Just go back to the world of stories without doing camera cuts. Um, the the aforementioned Stephanie came in one day. Like there's something going on in the bathroom. Like what? Like it's making a noise. Like oh, it's just the toilet. Like I got this. Come on with me. Like this is a learning experience. Like my dad or somebody at one point was like, "Come on in. You got to learn about this." Someone somewhere someday is going to be like, "Oh, that toilet is making it just keeps running, whatever that is." Here's how you be a hero and fix it. We go in, you just got to bend this or adjust the chain, depending on what kind of system we have here. It's one of the easiest things to deal with. So I go in, and it's just like this sounds like a river. Like what? This is the hardest running toilet I've ever heard in my life. All right, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Like hard or soft, it's just water, right? It's just water. Lift up the toilet tank, and it's just so much water. Like so, like just the spray, like the water that I guess just gently usually comes in, is just like pouring like crazy town. And it's too late. I've lifted the tank, and it's like being lifted by the pressure of the water, and the water is like being deflected everywhere. So I'm just like washing myself like a car wash of toilet water, assuming hopefully it's coming straight from a pipe, and I'm not getting even the disgustingness that is a toilet tank sometimes. And it comes off, and it hits the ceiling, and it's just deflecting off the ceiling right on me, like every stupid sitcom that doesn't, people, they really don't get out of the way. I'm just like, what's that? Why? What do I, how? this isn't happening. Like, this is one of those dreams where I'm gonna wake up in my bed and go, oh, I still gotta go to work. I just I just dreamed about the toilet thing for like 20 minutes. I'm not going to work. This is crazy. Nope, this is really happening. Stephanie is really like, whoa, I'm out of here. What, you're out of here? What? And then from the other side, like, is there anything I could do? Like, I don't think so. Like, I can't. There's nothing. All right, let's stop. There's no deflection. There's no nothing. There's no, like, I already know the answer. Let's everybody just calm down, take a breath, but not really, because you'll ingest a bunch of toilet water and just shut off the water. Like, the other thing that somebody should teach you, that I was taught, if the toilet running thing isn't the problem, shut off the water. Just shut off the water before it goes everywhere, and or if it's flooding especially, and then call somebody who knows, who cares. Like this painting of a cat. Um, so yeah, immediately go down, turn that off, but it's too late. The damage has been done. I'm drenched. I'm drenched, like just drenched. And the bathroom has filled up with at least a good inch and a half of water. And for some reason, it's just it's on not an incline towards the little drain hole that fortunately this bathroom had, but it's still it just didn't make it. So I had like or it was clogged. Either way, it was like this. It's just staying here. My airwalks aren't designed to stand in an inch of water. Go out, come back in. So it was like just barely like I think the drain was by the door, so it wasn't quite coming out into the hallway. And then I could come outside and just be like, it's not good. Like prognosis negative. I don't know. I don't know. There's a pile of water in there. It's like 10 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. I don't know. We worked the night shift. Um, you could just go back to work, Stephanie, or go home. You got some water on you too, probably. You probably just go home. This is too traumatic. Just go home. Like, I'm not leaving until we'll deal with this, and then we'll both go home. Like, all right, teamwork, solidarity, and toilet water. So I remembered there's a snow shovel somewhere in the building. So I went and got this snow shovel, and then I started shoveling toilet water into the drain and into the toilet until it was pretty dry. It was pretty good. 65 pounds of paper towel later, sopped it up pretty good. Threw that away. Wrote an email to probably everybody who worked above me or higher, and said, yeah, the right toilet in the ladies' room is spewing water at an alarming rate. I turned off the water. I sopped up the inch and a half of water with Stephanie, and then I sent her home, and then I went home because I'm covered in toilet water. You're welcome. If there's any kind of bonus system for being soaked in toilet water on this business, I would like that, please. No? All right then. Good enough. Um, goodbye. Hopefully this will be dealt with. And then when I came in for the next shift, a plumber had come in and fixed it, and all was well with the world. And all I had to deal with was the fact that, yeah, the other bathroom was just disgusting. So I mean, seriously, for whatever your reasons are, just be polite at the bathroom. Everybody is in a weakened state. Again, in all the horror movies where the zombie is coming at you in the bathroom, and you're like, I'm so vulnerable. I'm so vulnerable. I'm at a state of weakness where things are leaving my body, and I feel embarrassed because I'm in a public place where disgusting things are leaving my body, and they make a noise, and if I turn the fan on while I go, then I don't hear the dangers. So there's, like I said, yeah, bathroom, work, headways, playgrounds. Be good, be careful. B is for bathroom, and that's good enough for me. We all were raised on Sesame Street, so share and share. It's free. Click on my butt or Ripley's butt to subscribe. Click on my butt. Click on my butt. Click on my butt.